Because as soon as this goes off, then I'll just use a freeze. Everything stays completely here. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to use the Eternal Tome just to protect my healers in this area. But look at that. I mean, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is day 17 of the Push to Top 100. And in this episode, I'm going to be once again going over this new ice spell here. This spell is really strong. And in this video, I'm going to be going over all my hits, exactly how I use this spell. And hopefully you guys can see some nice triples. And to be honest, I really need it today because I went minus 320. So we're going to have to go perfect today in order to stay where we were in Legends. So yeah, let's get right into that. I really appreciate you guys for supporting the last video. That one's going crazy right now. And I promise you this video is going to be even better content because I've learned how to use this spell a bit better. So comment below if you think this is a good army. If you have any suggestions for how I should try the ice spell or any use cases that you found, that are not what I'm currently doing, please let me know. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. All right, first base here. This is a double rage style. And what I want to do is I'm going to push my RC into this monolith early. Don't need too much value there. Then I'll send my heroes for the town hall compartment on the bottom. And I'll use my roots into the other side. So the Giga Bomb's on this bottom side right here. So I think I'm going to try and enter into the bottom because usually that's less baited than the top where the tornado trap is likely going to be. Alright, going to use an invis here just to redirect my RC straight into the monolith. Don't need too much value here. I think she's going to step back out for the mortar probably. We'll see where she chooses to go. Yep, perfect. That's what we're looking for. Maybe she'll step in for... Not sure where she's going. Alright, that's fine. We'll see. Does she go in and take out this this furnace? Because that could be good value for us. And actually, she's taken out this fire spitter, which is really good as well. And let's just pick her out. Ooh, super close. She was really low right there. But it's okay. At least didn't go to abilities, so we still have that. King, Queen on this bottom side here. Gonna wall break my king into that compartment. Then I'll use the rest of my roots on this side. Making sure to put my warden down early. Because I want the rage effect to stay as long as possible. Then I'll use the ice spell right here. Heal everything back up. Oh wow, my king's going in, which is interesting. That's fine, I guess. We'll see. Alright, using my RC now. And I'll use the Warden ability and the heal spell as they enter into this big damage area over here. Looks like there's still going to be the tornado trap on this side, so this guy really baited this side a lot. Let's use this invis to protect my queen. And I'll probably spawn the giant as well. Hopefully the giant can open up some of those walls over there and give me access to the back end. And I'll use the ice spell here as they enter into this compartment with the rage. I want them to take out the, what's that called? The fire spitter. Gonna overgrowth this. Still my king ability and my RC ability. Use my RC in the middle here. Use the headhunter to go kill that. And we'll just wait, I guess, on the back end. The king should be able to kind of take out a bunch of the stuff when the overgrowth reactivates. Nice. My RC's going to pick up that the town hall, so that's really nice. And when the overgrowth reactivates, then I'll just use my king ability. Yeah, just like that. Now taking everything out in that compartment, and look at how many troops I still have here. This is really nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a triple for sure. And I'll just use the rest of my goblins on the side. A little bit of a different approach here. I didn't mean for my heroes to go up into the main push. So maybe it was a little bit less of an overkill than what it would have been. But regardless, I mean, this is still crush base here. And yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that they're running into time issues. I mean, this one's a little bit closer on time, but to be honest, if you save your super barbs to the back end, you should be fine. I haven't really run into too many, I haven't had any issues with time so far, so. Alright, next base here. Wow, so many double rages. How do we want to approach this? Probably what I'll do is I want to enter into one of the rage compartments, take the whole thing out, then I can enter into the town hall with my roots, funnel the other rage compartment with my heroes, and just push through the back end. Should be not too hard here. Might have to do a redirect because the pathing isn't super clear from my RC to this core area, so let's redirect her in there. Nice, looking good. Now we'll go back to a single cycle. Actually, we were single cycling before as well. But okay, this is looking good. The Tesla's actually going to pull her back in, which is exactly what we want. Let's see. Hopefully she goes for the Rage Tower after this. Perfect. Taking out the Rage Tower. Is my Fox going to get one more cycle? No, it's just not. Ooh. Wow, I'm really risking a lot of my RC on these last few hits. But that's alright. King and Queen on this side. Use a wall break to break my king into that compartment. Then start my roots on the top here. Using the Warden down early. And RC in. Honestly, I'm going to use an early heal. Try and get my RC healed back up here. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, using 2 of these goblins and the super barbs, because I want my king to walk into this compartment. Then I'll use the Warden ability as everything enters in. Protect my healers, protect the Coco Loons. King ability now, opening up all those walls. And then we want to overgrowth this backside right here, or all of our troops enter back into the bottom. That way they stay together there. Alright, and then hopefully the... Let's see. Let's freeze this, have the healers heal everything back up to full health here. Use some of the super barbs on the back end to clean that side. And yeah, I still have 1 freeze, still invis, still have queen ability. This is looking really, really good. Let's see. I'll use the freeze on the RC so she can tank a bit. And also hopefully she can stay alive and heal up. Use the headhunter there, and I still have 8 goblins to clean up on this backside. So let's use the invis here protecting our RC, and then I'll use the rest of the goblins here. And queen ability as well to spawn the giant. But nice, another triple, another triple. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. This meta is quite difficult to defend. I've been very, very consistent this whole season, but I'm not even sure if I can hit the 100. Just because of everybody else tripling as well. Alright, next hit here. Very interesting base. I think I've seen this one before, but it's not very common. What I'm thinking is, most of the damage on this backside here, so I want to enter into there with my roots. Town Hall's also pretty hard to funnel into. So maybe I'll clear this top compartment with my RC, funnel my heroes into the corner here, and then send my roots into the middle. So starting my RC here, I have 6 invis, so I can make sure that she gets all the value that I need her to. And I started from the top because hopefully there's less traps on that side. And it looks pretty good so far. Gonna have her invis 1 more here. No, I missed the fox. Alright, that's fine. Fox is gonna die actually. Damn, that's quite unfortunate. But we're still getting pretty good value here. Maybe my RC can step in, maybe even pick up the monolith. No, just going for the top. Still good value. I don't want my roots to enter back into that compartment later. So I'll have her pick up the archer tower, and that's all the value that I need here. Alright. Now, using the baby drag there, king and queen on this bottom side with a ice golem to tank. And then I'll use the roots here with the healers and Warden as well. Now we use a super barb there to funnel everything back in. Let's see, and then I'll use the ice block because a bunch of stuff taking damage over here. And this is a really interesting trick you can do, which is you can use the ice block when your troops are fighting the ice golems, and that way the freeze kind of overlaps with your own freeze, which is a pretty good trick. And let's see. Still being patient here with the troops. Gonna use a Warden ability here and protect everything as they enter into the core. Queen go no ability, that's fine. And I'll open up that compartment. Gonna overgrowth this here, push everything back into the bottom side, and wow, I mean, look at how many troops I still have alive here. Using the super barbs here. And yeah, I mean, this is absolutely crushed. I don't know, this guy was using the hook tower, which actually did pretty well for him in this hit because it pulled some of my roots into the core, or some Valkyries and whatnot. We'll see if it's actually worth it. I'm just worried about, you know, if if you're using the hook tower and it pulls like a, let's say it pulls your king into or the enemy king into the middle of the base, then it's a little bit wasted there. Or you pretty much just lose because the king will just use the spiky ball and take out the entire core. But yep, this is a nice triple. Actually ended up not being as overkill as I thought it would be, but I think I mistimed my ice balls a little bit. Gotta get better at how I'm using those. Because I think I used them before the ice golems actually activated, so that was a little bit of a waste. Alright, next hit here. Interesting base. Town Hall's super isolated here. I might be able to just grab it. I don't know if I'm being too greedy. Because if I can get the Town Hall, then pathing into this backside is really easy. So let's try. Send our RC here. I doubt he's defending this because not many people using 6 invises, so probably wouldn't be able to get the Town Hall anyways. Like if you're only using 4 or 5 invises, then you're definitely not going to pick up the Town Hall with your RC. And here I'm going to use a redirect invis. Push my RC into the Town Hall. Alright, on 7 I place the next invis. Make sure I invis this Expo so she doesn't lock on. Alright, nice. Town Hall goes down. Gonna invis the Expo again so she skips. Perfect. Tornado trap as well at the very end. Gonna, alright, I'll pick her up there. Don't need any more than that. Send the Valks in early here, because they can just clean that up without, I don't need to put any super barbs or anything. Then the roots in here. Ice Golem, everything in. I kind of want my king to walk down, but it's honestly okay if he goes with the rest of my troops. That's also fine. Because I use the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Balls, so it synergizes pretty well when he's in the middle of the base. Works perfectly fine as well. And since we're entering into a decent amount of damage here, I might use the heal, and then I'll use my Eternal Tome as well. Really want to make sure my healers stay alive here. And I might have to overgrow some of this stuff. Yeah, let's overgrow this, take away some of the damage on that side, and push my troops into this bottom side here. Use some of the goblins to distract there. And I'll freeze this, so that stuff tanks in the middle of the base there. Let's see, what else? Can I freeze again? I'll freeze here again. Tank for everything there. And Queen's gonna go to ability, that's fine. Use the super barbs on this back end. Still my king ability, still my RC ability. Alright, I'm using my king ability now, using my RC ability. And wow, I mean, this base is crushed. This base is absolutely crushed. Now let's use the super barbs on the back end to clean up, but man, look at that. This army's a little bit slower, so yeah, you do have to be a little bit conscious of time, but when it's like so overkill just like this, I mean, I have 4 heroes all alive. I have my healers alive, still have roots alive, still have the giants, still have the CC troops. I mean, I'm definitely not going to run into time issues with this. Next base here, this is a pretty popular base. I know that this side is trapped, so I'm not going to try and go into there. So what I'll do on this base instead is I'll try, honestly, to do an opposite approach where I charge the Town Hall with my RC. Then I can use my heroes for that because I know it's trapped. So let's see if that works. Alright, Tesla's here, but we can honestly ignore them. My RC doesn't really get affected by Teslas because you can just walk over. And the aura will just take them out. So that should be no issue. Now, next invis here. I might have to use a redirect. Let's see where she goes. Okay, that's fine. I'll use a redirect now. Ooh, the Tesla pops up, which is a bit annoying. Alright, now she's going for the Town Hall. That's good. 2 invises. Should be able to take that out. Hopefully. I'm not sure here. This might be a little bit tough. No, I think she got it. Okay, she got it. That's good. Alright, now we send King and Queen on this top side here. Ice Golem as well. And then the roots in over here. Entering diagonal a little bit so they clear this trash by themselves. And I'll wall break my king into that compartment with a... what is that called? A baby dragon. And let's see where he goes now. use a ice spell here as they enter into that compartment. Hopefully the healers get everything back up. King takes out everything over there. Perfect for us. Heal and Eternal Tome right there as they enter into this big damage. It's looking really good right now. And we'll probably use an ice as they hit this middle Giga Bomb here. Take off some of the damage there. I used it a little bit late, but it should be fine still. And then when the backside activates here, then I'll overgrowth the Rage Tower. Nice. Overgrowthing the Rage Tower, and then I'll send the rest of my Super Barbs on this side to support that. Looking pretty good right now. Just gotta make sure my RC doesn't die here, because she's the main power behind this army here. Yeah, that's good. Looking good so far. Still the Giant in the middle. He should be able to take out a bunch of that stuff. Still the Roots. Yeah, this base is a triple for sure. Definitely a triple. And these Rage style bases are a little bit harder for this approach because you don't have the speed that the Rage spell gives you. You know, normally when you run double tome, you can just Rage and double tome through the first Rage Tower. But on this case, you know, you have to really be patient with your spells, and but it still should be overkill like this, so. Nice. Next hit now. Ooh. I don't know why people are running this, but this should be an easy triple. We can just freeze everything here when they enter into that area. So it doesn't really matter where we start. Let's start our RC on this bottom side. We just need to funnel out all the defenses here so we can push our Roots into the Town Hall and make sure that they go in there instead of to the side later on. But that should be absolutely no problem. She'll take out this bottom side right here. And I want to take out this cannon as well, just to make sure that after the Roots enter into the core, they don't split like crazy. Let's use another double cycle right here just to take out the Expo. And the Tesla should die from the aura, hopefully. And nah, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's fine. King and Queen on this top side right here. Gonna funnel my King into that, and a wall break here for him as well. Using a Super Barb here, Ice Golem, and then all the Roots in right away here. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people are using Invis bases right now, but as soon as this goes off, then I'll just use a freeze. Everything stays completely here. Oh, I guess I'll have to use the Eternal Tome just to protect my healers in this area. But look at that. I mean, the King ability, King gets pulled into the core. I don't know what these guys are doing, dude. This hook tower is absolutely trash, man. Look at that. Alright, well, we're gonna swag all the rest of our spells in this base. I definitely don't need anything here. But yeah, I don't know, man. These new defenses, I mean, I feel like it's cool having the different options, but it's so obvious which ones are good and which ones are bad. And the hook tower, not very good, to be honest. I'd be very surprised if anyone failed on this today because, yeah. I don't know, it's just so funny. Like, what are these guys doing with this base? Alright, well, swag the rest of our spells. We can make some cool drawings on his base, I guess. And alright, nice triple again. Look at what's left here. This is insane, man. Alright, double poison base here. What I'll do is I'll enter into this side here. I know that he can't trap up against me because I have so many invises. Maybe I'll go into here even because this side is just more concentrated. Like the defenses are more tightly stacked, I guess, so should be an easier path. And the Giga Bomb's kind of far in the base, so that doesn't really matter for us too much. Alright, next invis here. Alright, Giga Bomb's going off. That's fine. Okay, Fox dies. It's alright. I'm gonna invis this. I want my RC to maybe go down here. And, dude, oh my god, man. 6 invises. She can take the Monolith. She can take the multi-cannon. This is just like, I don't know. This army is so broken. Ooh, I was a tiny bit late. Or I was a tiny bit early, sorry. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyways, starting our routes here. Ooh, looks like this side's a little bit trapped up, but it's all good. I'll use our king ability. See, this is why I use the earthquake boots. It can open up everything for my queen, and it just makes it super easy for everything to access the middle. And also it clears out, it one-shots all these defenses, making it easy for me to funnel everything inside the base. So yeah, this is looking really good for us right now. Just being patient with my spells. I don't really need to use anything right now, so I'll don't have to. And let's see, actually, let's try a different use case, maybe. I was thinking maybe using an ice ball on queen here. No, I don't need to. Alright. Let's do Eternal Tome and heal spell right there. Heal everything back up, make sure it stays alive there. I mean, yeah, let's freeze this giant. You know, keep everything tank for the queen over there. And this base is crushed. This base is absolutely crushed. Guess I don't need these last two spells here. Yeah. Swag down in the middle. Nice. This army is so good. Honestly, I think the only way to defend stuff like this is with double rages. I ran a double rage today, but went minus 320, so I don't know. It's just, I think it's pretty impossible to defend. Alright, and last hit here for the 320. How do we want to play this? Honestly, two fire spitters facing down, but I might want to actually enter into the town hall. Not too much damage on this backside, and it looks pretty difficult to funnel over here with the dead space. So I'm going to send my RC on this left side here. Pretty much, I think she can take out the whole compartment over here. Fire spitter, the, what's that called? Scatter shot. Both of the multi-defenses. Let's see where she goes. Okay, she's going up, but we have 6 invises. So, we'll just let her, oh, no, she's going in. Alright, that's good. It's going in here. And it's trapped, but who cares? Doesn't really matter. Have 3 more invises we can use on this side to, funnel everything in. And let's use one more here. If she can take out the air defense as well, that would be nice. And let's see, actually, can she go for the poison tower? Oh my god. Look at the 6 invis power here. That's crazy. That is insane. Alright. Now queen over here, king over here, ice golem here. Let's funnel that side with the baby because there's nothing hitting air. And everything else in this side. Mortar doesn't seem to be doing much. I mean, it's on my king, so that's probably why, but... Alright, sending everything in here. As I enter into this core, maybe when they take a little bit more damage, I'll freeze. My king ability clear those defenses out. Alright, now using the troop thrower because the balloon is about to die here. And let's just wait and see. Alright, I'm going to try and time this with death of the ice golems. Alright, now we use that. Ice golems died, so it's perfect perfect timing here. Next ice golem dying, so we're going to use another one. And as they enter into this compartment now, let's use the warden ability, keep everything alive when they enter into this backside. And I'll overgrowth this top compartment just to keep everything pushing into the direction that I want them to go. And yeah, this is a triple. And honestly, it's getting a little bit boring. It's just too easy, but I need to get some defenses as well. I'm teaching everyone how to 3-star, so now I can't defend anymore. But hopefully you guys have been finding the same success as me with this army. Yeah, it's just so overpowered. So, yep, alright. 320 day, and also minus 320. I guess maybe I just have to max my mortar. That might help a little bit with the defense, and we'll see if that actually has any effect. I'm going to wait until people actually max that so I can tell... so I can see the difference with or without the mortar. So yeah, 320 and also minus 320. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hopefully I was able to demonstrate how to use this new spell properly. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Everybody, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And yeah, see ya.